Hello, everyone. This is your daily dose of TDS. America. America, America, America. Half the country's brains are imploding right now. These would be our chromosome challenged cousins, I guess. Whatever you want to call them. Their, their brains have just melted. They've contracted the social contagion known as TDS. We might even have to add a variant to it, and IDS, Israel Derangement Syndrome. This viral contagion has spread on social media like a plague across our land. The leftists are just exploding all over every social media platform like they have a Hamas pager right next to their head. It's insane. It really is. I mean, between Iran, Israel, Venezuela, they don't know what to do. They're literally cheering the falling of two murderous, terrorist sponsoring regimes, Venezuela and Iran. They're mourning these losses. Let's take a look and see why Americans would possibly mourn the loss of the Iranian government and the loss of the Venezuelan government. Let's have a look. Well, there's another, the Somalis. We'll get to them. Let's start off with this little area right in here, Venezuela. So this article here, this is about us moving some of the fleet down south to the Caribbean to protect in case anyone from Venezuela wants to FAFO and try and do something about what we did. See, so we moved our fleet down here. Look at the first comment. Israel told us to do it. Forget the fact we just stormed the nation and took one of our most wanted from the south. Maybe that's why. No, Israel wants us to do it. So these freaks, and there's no other way to describe them but freaks. Let's see here. This is mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. This man ran a cartel, a terror-sponsoring cartel. So we go and arrest him. After 10 years of warnings, we finally has a president willing to go and do something. And they're angry about it. What? This isn't a war. This isn't nation building. This was a single strike to get a wanted criminal. End of story. I mean, let's just look. Guaranteed. Ready? California's gonna secede? Ooh, don't threaten me with a good time. Who didn't just drop bombs on people for no reason. Obama had over 500 strikes against terrorists. He killed citizens with no trial. But that's the model they want to hold up? Okay. More Nick Shirley. And This piece of shit. This absolute piece of shit of humanity. And his brother. Am I blocked? No way. No, I didn't think so. Oh, God. You know what he's talking about? We'll kill her. Plain and simple. What, would you prefer we did it behind the scenes like we did with Ukraine? Or do you want us to do it out in the open? Pick one. Unbelievable. Now, there actually is a slight tie to Israel. Slight. With Iran falling, Venezuela was one of their big buddies, big trading partners. They both had so many sanctions they couldn't really trade with anyone else. So, with Iran falling, why not take out one of their buddies at the same time? But would Netanyahu have told us to do that? Absolutely not. No shot. Scary as shit, he says. Unbelievable. So, the Venezuelan people are literally dancing in the streets. Let's see. I know, I respond to a lot of leftists, so that's like all I get in my... Oh, we're still on shitbird. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It's over here. It's over here.
Within 15 hours of the deadly U.S. military strikes in Venezuela,
U.S. hands up foreign soil!
Protesters hit the streets in downtown Denver, calling for accountability here at home.
My main worry is that we're going to be sucked into another prolonged 20-year war with no real end in sight.
We saw it in Iraq in 2003 with a takeover of a country that was no threat to us in the name of a resource, namely oil.
I want to show you all the people protesting.
So there's America. Now let's see if we can't find... I know my feed is bizarre. Let's see if we can't find out what's happening in Venezuela. Venezuela. People celebrating. Imagine that. That's the first. Look at it. Now here's Venezuela. This is where it's actually happening. These are the people that should actually be upset about it.
Venezuela!
Instead, they're celebrating Trump.
Venezuela!
Al fin, señor, gracias. Gracias, amigo.
I mean, come on. Who are you going to listen to? Some blue-haired, septum-ringed weirdo from Massachusetts or the people of Venezuela? Whose opinion matters more? Iran is the same thing. This is why the left is so mad about Iran. Who do you think the Iranian people are saying thank you to? Look at this. This is insane. Iran. All these people protesting. And the Iranian protesters are praising Israel and thanking Israel for all their help with these protests. And it's just making leftists' heads explode. The TDS is just boiling over. These people are actually supporting the Americans, are supporting the Iranian regime. because they can't bring themselves to side with the protesters who are thanking Israel. This is what the left has become. Siding with terrorist regimes against America. That's what we're looking at from the left today. How did they get to this point? How? Is it really just Trump? Did he melt their brains so badly that they will now support the Iranian regime and a narco-terrorist fascist leader who's the definition of authoritarian? I thought they were against that kind of stuff. Years from now, when a cure for TDS is found and we can get some real studies done on how TDS affects the brain, I believe we're going to find a direct link between TDS and Alzheimer's or dementia, some disease like that leaves the brain all bubbled and malleable, and it's just unbelievable where the left has gone. They have shifted the window so far that they're willing to look at leaders like Ayatollah Khomeini and Maduro and say, we want to be with them. We're with those guys. Somalians stealing billions of dollars and sending it back to Al-Shabaab? No, that's racist. How dare you? What is wrong? I don't like making fun of the disabled. I don't. But holy shit, they are absolutely retarded. 100%. 100% they have extra chromosomes. It can't all be the disease. It can't.